Hi everyone, it's Kristi. Welcome to another What I Eat in a Day video. If you're new here, I follow the Weight Watchers program. I get 23 points a day and 28 weeklies, but I also share calories on my channel as well. So let's jump right into my day where I'll show you my full day of eating. If you're new to my channel, please make sure to read the disclaimer down in the description box about what I eat in a day videos and how you shouldn't really copy what people eat and how we're all different. So one thing to keep in mind, I'm in my 50s. I am only 4'11 3/4, so my needs may be completely different than yours. So just make sure to read that disclaimer and work with your own doctor or your own dietitian to find what works for you. All right, so starting out with my breakfast, and I'm actually having a full breakfast today. So usually when I get up in the morning, I drink 2 glasses of water, which I have already drank. And then I'm not usually hungry, but before I drink coffee, I like to get something in my stomach. So usually I'll just have a snack, like a breakfast snack, maybe like some yogurt and fruit or cottage cheese, something like that. And then after that, I'll usually drink my coffee and then I have my breakfast. But today I woke up pretty hungry, so I'm just gonna have my breakfast and my coffee. And for my coffee, I just use the Coffee Mate Sweet Italian Cream, 0 sugar. I have 2 points of that, so I count my coffee as 2 points and about 60 calories. And this is my breakfast. I just cooked up some eggs. I added in about a tablespoon of bacon bits, and I just topped it with a slice of reduced fat cheese. And then I have a small zucchini that I just fried up in a pan. I just sprayed a pan with cooking spray. To season it, I just put a little bit of seasoning salt on it, like Lowry seasoning salt and pepper. And then my cottage cheese, of course, my cottage cheese is this low-fat, good culture cottage cheese. So on the Weight Watchers program, you can have the non-fat cottage cheese for 0, but I don't like non-fat cottage cheese, so I take this one for 2 points. This has 19 grams of protein in it. So for the points and calories, for me, it's 2 points for the cottage cheese, 0 for the zucchini, 0 for the eggs, 1 for the bacon, and 2 for the cheese. So it's 5 points on Weight Watchers. It's about 370 calories and about 38 grams of protein. All right, so for lunch today, I'm actually having a smoothie for lunch. I'm just really craving a smoothie for some reason. In here, I have about 50 grams of frozen banana. I was actually gonna put some kiwi in there, and if you can see, remember I talked on a recent video about how I do not eat the skin on the kiwi, but this is the only way I do. When I freeze it, so I'll just chop it up and freeze it, and I'll put it in smoothies. Then the skin is really good for you. But unfortunately, I cut this up and I put it in my fridge instead of the freezer. So I still could put some in there, but I'm not going to, because sometimes when the fruit isn't frozen, it makes it a little bit thinner than I like it. I like mine to be really thick. All right, so I'm going to add in, I've got some berry medley here. This just has a mix of strawberries, blueberries, blackberries, and raspberries. So I'm gonna put about a ½ cup in there. So I like to just get like 1 good sized strawberry and then have the rest of it be the smaller berries. Alright, so about a ½ cup of that. I'm going to add in a yogurt. This is Dan & Light & Fit. For this kind, it is 12 grams of protein, 80 calories, and 2 points. So I'm going to add that in. The coconut kind is really good in smoothies, but this is this is all I have left. This is the strawberry cheesecake kind, which is still just as good. I'm going to add in about 4 ounces of pure protein, which is 0 points on Weight Watchers. And then I'm going to add in about a tablespoon of chia seeds. So I'm going to be counting 2 points for the yogurt and 1 point for the chia seeds. And then if I have to add more pure protein, then I'll add a point for that. But the way I'm going to count it is just 3 points on Weight Watchers. I don't count my blended fruit. So if you do count your blended fruit according to Weight Watchers, anytime we blend fruit, we then have to count it. I've just never done that. I just count the other stuff. But if you do count your blended fruit, I'll figure it out and I'll pop it on the screen and let you know how much it is. And for calories, this is going to be about 300 calories and 30 grams of protein. And you know what? I think I am going to just go ahead and add half of the bottle. So I'm going to count this as 4 points. I'll count a point for the pure protein. It's 0 points for 4 ounces, and then you can have the whole bottle for 1 point. So it's kind of right on the edge. So I'll just count it as 4 points. And I give it a shake. All right, so while that is blending up, I'm gonna stick in the cutest little video of my granddaughter when she was here this past weekend. I felt like a smoothie, and I thought, I wonder if she would like smoothies because she loves fruit. So I took a video and I sent it to my son and daughter-in-law, and I wanna share it with you. Now, one thing with my granddaughter though is instead of the protein shake in it, I just made it with unsweetened almond milk. Lila, are you gonna give Nana, can I have my smoothie back, please? She will not give me my smoothie back. Is it good?
Yeah.
You like it?
I like it.
You like Nana's smoothie? Huh? We got some fruit in there. We got some unsweetened almond milk. What else? A little frozen banana, little chia seeds, and yogurt. Can I have my smoothie back?
Smoothie?
Can I have it? You gotta get one more drink. So I would say she definitely liked it. So I even like it thicker than that, so probably the 4 ounces of the pure protein would have actually been perfect. But again, I'm gonna count this as 4 points, 300 calories, and 30 grams of protein. And if you do count your blended fruit, I'm assuming it's probably going to be like 6 points for the whole thing. But like I said, I'll pop it up on the screen. All right, so I am having a little snack. I actually was munching on some celery, and I've got some of the viral protein dip that a lot of you have seen in my videos. It's just the cottage cheese blended with ranch seasoning. And for this one, I actually use the fat-free cottage cheese. I usually use the Good Culture, but I decided to try the fat-free, and it actually comes out pretty good. So this is a 3-point snack, 0 for my celery, 0 for the cottage cheese ranch. And then actually, I'm probably gonna put a little bit, because it looks like I've got a lot on there. I'll probably put a little bit on my little roll-ups here. So I have, this is Prime Fresh turkey that I get from Publix. This is oven roasted, but it does scan out at 1 point for 2 ounces. For the 2 ounces is 50 calories and 12 grams of protein. And then I have 2 slices. Under here I have these tortillas. It's the Extreme Wellness High Fiber Zero Net Carb tortillas. You can have 2 tortillas for 1 point or 60 calories and 5 grams of protein. And then I also have a Laughing Cow cheese there that I split between the 2. I'm using the CREAMI Light. So these are 1 point and 25 calories. So it's 3 points for these roll-ups, 135 calories, and I think it was 19 grams of protein. 12, that one had 5, 17, and then this one is 2 grams. So 19 grams of protein. So 3 points, 19 grams of protein, 135 calories. And then the cottage cheese dip does have some protein, but I have such a small amount here, I'm not even gonna really worry about it. But I am going to just kind of do this. And that's my little high protein snack for today. All right, so it is time for dinner, and sorry about the lighting on this one. I used my phone for this and didn't quite come out with the color. So this is one of our favorite recipes. It's the Skinny Taste Basil Parmesan Salmon, and you can do this one in the air fryer or the oven. I'll put the link to her recipe down in the description box below. For her recipe, she uses 5 ounces, but I use 6 ounce, and the salmon's so easy to make. It's just a mixture. The topping is a mixture of Parmesan, basil, and mayonnaise. And if you don't have fresh basil, you can just use like the basil paste. That's usually what I end up getting. And then I have a half a cup of it's just the microwave 90-second ready rice. And then I have some broccoli with Parmesan on top. So the total points on this for Weight Watchers was 7. It's 3 for the salmon. The salmon's 0, but the topping was 3 points. It's 3 points for the half a cup of rice, and then 1 point for the broccoli and Parmesan. And then for calories, it's a total of 440 calories and 46 grams of protein. So for my nighttime snack tonight, I'm having a 2-point creamicino. This is 2 points and 80 calories. So it's been a while since I used my CREAMI machine, and somebody had mentioned it the other day, Patty, I think it was Patty, and I said I have got to get back to making some CREAMIs. So this is a favorite of ours. It's called a Creamicino. It's just made with coffee, monk fruit sweetener, and half and half. After it comes out of the freezer, this is what it looks like. I did put it in the microwave for about 20 seconds. And I'm gonna add a little bit of the zero sugar Italian sweet cream creamer. And then I'm gonna do full Creamicino, and that's gonna go for about 5 minutes. So I just put it on Creamicino and I spin it one time. I don't have to do a respin on this one. And then I'm topping it with some salted caramel sauce. This is the Jordan Skinny Sauces. I haven't had this one before, but it's 0 points, 0 calories. So I'm gonna give that one a try. So tonight I'm just putting it in a bowl, but usually what I do is just put the caramel down in the side of a cup and then put it in there, and I just drink it with a straw. But tonight I'm just gonna put it in a bowl and eat it. So you can have half of this for 2 points and 80 calories. And as you can see, half of it is a huge amount. All right, so for this caramel sauce, I just opened it. So I'm gonna put it in the fridge and that'll thicken it up some. So again, 2 points and 80 calories. So my totals for the day, I ended up right at my 23 Weight Watcher points. So I didn't roll any over and I didn't use any of my weeklies today. I ended up with right about 1,400 calories and 133 grams of protein. And for steps today, I ended up with 11,205. So for this caramel sauce, I just opened it, so. Blooper. So I hope you enjoyed this one. As always, I appreciate the thumbs up, the comments, and you sharing my videos. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one.